Hi folks, this is Jay. Hope you're okay today. I'm just going to share with you one or two things, and what I'm saying is the gospel truth. I'm not lying. I'm telling you the truth. Just completely destroyed atheism today. Excuse me. I challenged Making Explicit. I really believe this with all my heart. I believe in the importance of academic debate because it provides people with an opportunity for scholarship. It shows great respect to each other, and I just think it's the best way to go. I really do, and I have felt like that on YouTube. And every time I'm involved with the hardcore atheism, they always set me up, they always sabotage me, they always play nasty games, and it's really difficult to get them to have a proper open academic debate and discussion so that people can fairly assess the situation. They're always manipulating and trying to manipulate any discussion that they have so that they can record it and then use it against you. Honestly, that's the way they do it. Live Life is a show that I went on. I thought I was going for an academic debate. I thought I was debating someone. There ended up being 3 people on it. It was 3 against 1, and it was manipulative. They said they'd let me talk most of the time, but they had an agenda, and they were trying to manipulate the situation to make them look good, and I wasn't comfortable, and I felt abused on that show. I really did. Second time, I felt that the atheist community, a number of hardcore atheists, were turning up at a show that I was doing, a blog TV show, which is about culture, theology, etc. There were all the people that were coming, mainly 99% of them were hardcore atheists wanting to destroy me. Okay, one of the atheists, Making Explicit, was a person who I thought was my friend, who was an atheist, hardcore atheist, but who was preparing the ground, ready to sabotage me. And one day he came to do it. I had some questions for Aaron Rat and the Magic Sandwich Show. I didn't get on the show for various reasons. You can find out about it. I went. So the thing is, I had these 10 questions for Aaron Rat and the Magic Sandwich Show. Making Explicit made his challenge and made his opposition clear that he wanted to really destroy me. And we had this ding dong over these 10 questions, which I wasn't prepared for because it just came out of the blue. He was really aggressive. All the people listening, or nearly all the people, are hardcore atheists, and I was totally tired, totally whacked. And the things that I believe in, the things that I felt were important about academic debate and everything, were just browbeated away, and emotionally pushed to accept something that I didn't really believe in, because A, there was a person trying to pawn me, trying to be aggressive towards me, and and B, the people who were listening were mainly hardcore atheists. And all I ever wanted on the Socratic Club was a show to discuss culture and Bible, and yet it ended up being this hardcore atheist and this other hardcore atheist, Making Explicit, wanted to pawn me. And again, I felt abused. I felt emotionally abused because I didn't feel comfortable even on my own show. I felt they were aggressive, manipulative, and trying to set me up. Okay? So the reason why I'm telling you that is the atheist, because I've shown up the atheist today, I've got Making Explicit on camera. I offered him 5 academic debates, he turned it down, and I've been able to show them up for what they are. The atheists have this video. They've had it around for a few weeks, so now they've got this video and they're trying to use it against me. And I just want you to realize that the context, I was set up, I was tired. This guy was ready to try and destroy me. That's all he wanted to do. He wasn't there to discuss, really. He just wanted to destroy me. I was trying to be friendly and kind to these people. I was outnumbered. There was about 20, maybe 40 hardcore atheists, maybe 1 person or 2 people that were maybe agnostic or Christian. So if you just listen to this just for a minute.
With each other?
What, the academic one?
Yeah.
Look at my face. My face says it all. I'm completely tired exhausted, and I feel intimidated and abused on my own show, because that's all they were wanting to do. They weren't there for academic discussion. I provided on the show a number of times each week resources to study Muslim scholars and things like that, and these hardcore atheists never went to study them. All they wanted is to see me crushed. That's what they wanted. And Making Explicit, even Making Explicit, when I did a show on a Muslim scholar, even he didn't research and study the Muslim scholar. All they were out to do is entrap me and pull me down.
I prefer that myself, Emily. I'm not very good at this quick fire, thinking on your feet, personally.
It strikes me that the academic debate technique that you advocate is really about shielding oneself from too much criticism from...
That I advocate, I mean, Sam Harris, Christopher Hitchens, it's just the best way to go about things, a formal academic debate.
From the opposing side.
Well, it could be, but I just feel that I'm more better giving a talk and then question, and the other person gives a talk. I'm better that way, personally. That's just
yeah,
me.
Sure, but that's if you're just interested in looking good in a debate. Then that's a criterion. But when it's about establishing what's the better arguments or who has the better view, then I think an academic debate is an obfuscatory arrangement.
Well, I disagree. It can be, but then again, it can also, in just like talking to and fro the way we did, it can be scrappy as well, and it can also have the derogatory effect where, like, I kept going round and round with certain arguments, where that wouldn't have happened if it was in an academic debate.
Now, did you notice something? I tried to be nice. I said where I kept going round and round, but actually on the day when we were talking, it was so scrappy. He was going round and round, and I was going round, and it ended up an atheist had to butt in and say, "Hey, both of you, it's just going round and round in circles." But I'm doing my best trying to be kind to the guy. But I believe in academic debates. But he keeps pushing it, and I'm absolutely tired after 4 hours discussion on the show, and with being outnumbered 40 to 1.
It would have just been, you would have...
The show
The
show was 4 hours, and Hitchlap, who took this video, edited this bit to suit him. Also notice the show was nothing to do with atheism, yet Hitchlap took this blog TV. He didn't have permission to take this, but I've allowed it because I'm a Democrat. But he took this clip, and he had no permission to do so because it's nothing to do with atheism. The show is the Socratic Club.
Personally.
And you know what happens in academic debate? Usually the person who has the more controversial position to defend goes on first and rattles off something like 5 or 10 arguments. And then the other side is trying to refute those. And usually the refutation takes longer than making these claims. So you basically set a lot of fires. And then the fire squad arrives. And they don't have enough time to trample all of them out.
See, well, I'm trying to be nice to this guy, but I didn't realise that he and these hardcore atheists were trying to entrap me. Okay, I'm doing my best to try to be nice.
I think everybody agrees with you. I think they all agree.
See, they're all hardcore atheists. So, how would you feel if you were in a room with a load of hardcore atheists? So I'm just trying to be nice.
So, if you want to keep to the scrappy stuff, we'll keep to the scrappy stuff, but... anyhow, Thunderfoot and his crew's invited on...
See, I didn't want to do that, but that's why they're all there, all these hardcore atheists. I'm outnumbered, like, I think there was about 40. All they want is this scrappy stuff. So what am I supposed to do? That's all they want. In the end, I decided that I wasn't getting involved with the scrappy stuff, and I changed my mind. I thought, no, and I changed the show to a better format because of this kind of nonsense.
28th of September, so if you want to I think someone wants to moderate. I said they could moderate, so, but if you wanted to moderate with them, make it explicit, and if you wanted to let it be scrappy, you can do, bro.
Yeah, I'll be up.
I'm not happy with it. You can see that with my face. You can see that with my face.
Do it, of course, if I find the time, which is likely because I'm a lazy bastard with little things to do all day. Yeah.
Okay, mate. Do I think I win the debate with Ed?
So then they've edited it. He's edited it. Hitchclapper's edited this. Okay.
Me? No, I think that Emmy won me. I think Emmy was a better at debating than me.
I said better debating, but I didn't say he got the best arguments. He got the better of me because he was aggressive, and he come prepared to try and pawn me and destroy me. Whereas I didn't even realise that on the night we were going to talk about a topic which was completely unrelated to atheism, and then Making Explicit hijacked the show, said let's talk about these questions of Magic Sandwich Show, which were nothing to do with him. Then he jumps in and he was really, really aggressive.
I don't necessarily agree with. The thing is my questions were prepared for the Magic Sandwich Show, and I had trouble dealing with Making Explicit because I didn't have him in mind when I was doing it. But no, I think he got the better of me there.
But it wasn't in terms of his arguments, because the arguments that I gave were pretty good arguments. It was what I was talking about. It was in terms of I turned up for the show. Right, it's a culture show. It's nothing to do with atheism. Okay, I've got hardcore atheists all there. Looking back, the reason they're all there is because they know that there's going to be a setup, and I didn't know that. So there's all these hardcore atheists there, and basically Making Explicit sabotages it because it was nothing to do with atheism. We were going to discuss other topics, and he said let's discuss these these 10 questions that you had for the Magic Sandwich Show, and I wasn't prepared for that in terms of him questioning, wanting to debate on these 10 questions. I thought it was going to just be a general chit chat, but it ended up that he was just waded in, and I was taken by surprise, and I kept going, but he was so passionate in that he wanted to completely destroy me, whereas I was just trying to talk to him in terms of like just having a discussion with a normal person. He's out to try and savage me, and so when I say he got the better of me, I meant in the sense that I was just unprepared for this kind of savage attack that he was going at, and it weren't the actual argumentation, it weren't what he actually said, it was his manner. Okay, so that's where I'm coming from. So all I'm saying is, and also Hitchclapper's edited this that video. It was over 4 hours. All right, it was over 4 hours. And he's edited bits, little bits, and he's put bits together, and he has doctored that. I'm not just saying it, but he has doctored it. It was not completely how it all was on the night there. All right, and they're trying to make me look bad. So all I'm saying is, I completely destroyed the atheist today, Making Explicit, denied he didn't want proper academic debate. It's something that I think is absolutely important. The atheists have been trying to set me up for a long, long time. Been setting me up with these kind of blog TV kind of sabotage tactics, and they don't want to be exposed from the fact that I've tried to want to be honest and have proper open academic debate. I've caught Making Explicit on camera absolutely clearly denying the importance of academic debate. You've even heard him there, and there's no argument. He has no argument to stand on. It's a disgrace, and that's something that I've always wanted, and these atheists are just trying to blacken me and trying to set me up with these kind of pathetic blog sabotage methods. And all I've been wanting is honest academic debate, and I've found them out. We have them on camera. we have it now clear, and now they're trying to discredit me. Thank you for listening. God bless.